Hello everyone, it's Haseo here, doing something a bit different. Since I just recently got MAME to finally start working on my computer, I figured why not do a short Let's Play of an arcade game, and one of them I've got is Mega Man The Power Battle. Put some coins in. Mega Man The Power Battle, for those of you who don't know, is a Mega Man arcade game that was released in the early 90s. And instead of having to go through stages, you automatically start off fighting the bosses. And I chose the Mega Man 1 and 2 course, as you could see, and just for the sake of appropriateness, I'm going to be playing each course as a character from that era. So for Mega Man 1 and 2, I'm going to be playing as Mega Man. For Mega Man 3, I think it's 3 through 5, or 3 through... Yeah, it's 3 through 5. I'm going to be playing as Proto Man, and for Mega Man 7, I'm going to be playing as Bass. So, one thing you might notice as we go further along in this is that the boss's life bars get longer as you progress through the game, and you can start on any boss you want, just as long as you stop the little roulette at the stage you want to be at. And I know that this isn't Cutman's weakness, because if you're using a boss's weakness, then the screen will flash. So that's how you know you're using the weapon that they're weak against. Can't remember the exact set of weaknesses for Mega Man 1 and 2, because as you can tell from the fact that Cutman was not weak against Super Arm, things work a bit differently. Alright, next up is Heat Man. Don't really know why he's on, I believe this is Gyro Man's stage. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I haven't played any of the classic Mega Man games in a while. And sorry if I'm sucking, I'm playing this on a keyboard. I'm not quite used to the control layout yet. I just noticed that it looks like, at least for Mega Man, they're using some sort of modified version of his Mega Man 7 sprite. I say modified because it looks similar, but it's not, you know, hideously big like his Mega Man 7 sprite was. Okay, so here's an example of a boss weakness. Crashman is weak to Rolling Cutter from Cutman. So screen flashes and it deals extra damage. And you get points based on beating the boss, how quick it takes you, and you get a perfect bonus if you beat him without taking damage. And there's also you get a couple bonus points at the end that's your way of healing in this game. It's your only way of healing is after winning a fight. That was just pathetic right there, Iceman. Stun locking you. Okay, so... Ice Slasher. Alright, time to take on Woodman. I know that you can charge up Heatman's weapon, but Woodman likes to move around a lot, so he's kind of hard to hit in the first place. Plus, since he's got such a long life bar right now, it probably wouldn't help that much. Plus, he gets knocked back by the charge shot anyway, so not too worried about that. And now we head on to Dr. Wily's floating castle. Who are we gonna fight first? Yellow Devil, of course. I believe this is the weakness. Let's see if I can... You have to hit him in the... No, that is not his weakness. Fuck, I can't remember what it is. Oh, well. Okay, so it is Super Arm. And if you hit the Yellow Devil enough times, he breaks open, which stuns him for a bit. And he does have, right here, his old splitting up attack, but this time he just shoots off into different directions instead of having a pattern that you have to dodge. So sadly, the pause trick is not going to work here because we don't have Electman's weapon. And he's got some new attacks like the gelatinous cube. And this eye laser. Alright, Yellow Devil down. Only one left right now is Dr. Wily himself. Nah, I remember. His weakness here is Rolling Cutter. This is one of the few, if not only, Mega Man games where Dr. Wily's weakness is the same across all of his forms. This is I guess I would call this his final form because the other one is just for scoring some bonus points. But this is the only one you have to beat to win the game after beating that big robot form. Okay. For this one, Dr. Wily teleports between two capsules. And you have short amount of time to beat him. Didn't do that here. But doesn't matter because we still count that as a win. It's just that would have gotten us some more points. So that is 1/3 of the game beaten. And you'll see that, especially in Base's story, you're going to see some references to future Mega Man games. I don't know why, I just love how there's that little sound right there with Otto and that 2 frames of animation right there for fanning himself. And I also love all the remix tunes on this. Next one I might do after this, if I can get it to work properly, is Mega Man the Power Fighters, the sequel to this. Because I was going to do House of the Dead, but I got some graphical issues with this. Like, it flat out told me when I loaded it up, the graphics are wrong, this game will not work. And another one I might try out is Carnival, if I can get that to work, because I always wanted to try that game out. Anyway, next up, Proto Man and Mega Man 3 through 6. I was wrong, it is 3 through 6. I just can't remember what all bosses go with which games. So we start off with Gyro Man. And, the controls, I know, it's a weird time to mention what the controls are like. They're very Mega Man-like. You've got your jump button, your attack button, your weapon switching button, you've got every character has a charge shot, and you can also press down and jump for slide, which is more of a dash in this game than a slide. And each character has their own unique slide animation, like Proto Man holds his shield forward and dashes, and Bass has like little rocket jets coming out of his shoes. Next up, we're fighting Gemini Man. How do I words? Gemini Man, I believe, being from my favorite of the classic Mega Man games, Mega Man 3. Come on, you almost did. There we go. Gemini Laser. Who do we fight here? I believe it's... yeah, Plant Man. Had to remember his name so I don't accidentally call him Flower Man. Good old Plant Man. Screw Attack's #1 worst robot master. So we've got, obviously, his weakness is Gyro Man's weapon. Plant Barrier. Next boss... Napalm Man. I will recognize that silhouette anywhere. Okay, Gemini Laser is kind of irritating to hit him with, because if it misses him, it does bounce off of all of the walls and the ceiling, but it's prone to miss him, since it only bounces off at certain angles. Next up, Dustman. Strangely, he's weak to Plant Man's weapon. And to damage him, you can either stand next to him with it open, or you can fire it at him. I find that standing next to him is a bit more effective because you can deal multiple hits of damage at once, and then back away from him and fire it at him. Strategy I didn't really show in this fight. I am so good at this shit, aren't I? Most professional Let's Play ever. So, our final boss before going to Dr. Wily is Magnet Man. And I can't remember what he's weak against. It's got to be Dustman's weapon, I believe. Yeah, it is. You'll find that every one of the course selections has at least one weapon like this. That's sort of a stone element that knocks the opponent back. Now let's go after Dr. Wily. Yes, we got Magnet Missile. Boss here is a different version of the Yellow Devil. I remember that his weakness is Gyroman's weapon, which I'm prone to run out of. Because again, you have to hit him in the eye, which is easier said than done. Plus, you don't really have enough weapon energy to take him out in one go. That's why I strongly recommend playing this with 2 players. Makes the game a lot easier. I don't have a second player with me right now, because I have no friends. So this is the an attack that only this version of the Yellow Devil has, where he splits into smaller Yellow Devils that have their own attacks, and you have to take each one out. Okay, he's almost dead. There we go. Now, Dr. Wily. Let's see. I believe this... no, that's not his weakness. There. No. Fuck, which is it? Crap. Okay, so it is Dustman's weapon. This one's a little harder to hit him with because those hands block everything. While the rolling cutter could get behind him, the hands are really going to be your enemy for this stage, or this course. Plus, there's a recharge time on Dustman's weapon. I wouldn't be having this much trouble taking him out if I was playing this on the Anniversary Collection that I don't own anymore. Honest. No, instead I'm playing this on MAME. Like I said at the beginning. Just gonna say right here, I love this rendition of Proto Man's theme song. So I'm going to shut up and let you listen to that. Alright, yes, obviously my name is Cap. And finally, base on Mega Man 7. First up is Shade Man. Right here, I want to show you what Base's dash looks like. His dash is a little awkward because it propels him upward. So, it's easy to get hit by stuff when you're dashing his base. Okay, Crash Noise! I have not played Mega Man 7 much, so I can't remember what the boss weaknesses are. Anyway, Slash Man. And I remember how this weapon works. If it bounces off of stuff and it comes back to you, it gives you a charge version of his weapon. We got Slash Claw. Next, Turbo Man, I believe. Yes, Turbo Man.
Ready, go!
Okay, so this is Turbo Man's weakness. And he also has one of the only attacks that stuns you in the game. Oh joy. And he has a lot of invincibility frames when he does that damn dash attack. I hate fighting Turbo Man in this game. He's the only one that's able to make himself invincible like that. It's cheap. It's a bitch move. I hate you, Turbo Man. I'm glad you're dead. Okay, Burning Wheel. Who are we going to fight here? Cloud Man, I believe? Yes, Cloud Man.
Ready, go!
Wait, so this is seriously his weakness? How? How does fire beat a cloud? Oh well. Thunderstrike. Here we're gonna fight Junkman.
Ready, go!
Junkman's pretty simple to beat, because he doesn't have that many attacks, and his weakness is, even if it doesn't hit him, it will break into smaller shots and has another chance of hitting him. So we've got two shield-type attacks in this. Yay. Freeze man, yes. Shit. Junk Shield is probably the worst of the shield attacks. Because even though it stays the longest, it fires in... the direction it fires in depends on where all the pieces are rotating, instead of like the other shields where it's like, press fire and it fires forward! Freeze Cracker, yes. Wily time! And we're not going to be fighting the Yellow Devil this time. Instead, it's the pumpkin mini-boss guy from Shade Man stage. And I cannot for the life of me remember what his weakness is. Okay, so his weakness is Cloudman's weapon. And shit. Batontons. I believe these enemies are called. I don't know, I'm not good with Mega Man enemy names. I just know that I hate flunky bosses like him. And now, final showdown with Dr. Wily. This is probably the hardest weapon to beat him with because of those damn hands. But obviously, I beat him pretty quickly because, you know, another reason I hate Slashman's weapon is because you have to get so close in order to hit anything. But still, Dr. Wily, this is the easiest incarnation of Dr. Wily you will ever fight. Almost got him. Oh well. I have still defeated you, Dr. Wily, and now Base will punish you. I love how every single cutscene sprite of Base in this game always has him looking so smug. Gee, I wonder what robot he could be working on that will blow everyone away. Those of you that have played Mega Man X obviously know the answer to that. Alright, so that was Mega Man the Power Battle. Hope you enjoyed this short little arcade. I guess this could count as a long play, since I played the whole game at once. But yeah, hope you enjoyed that, and I will see about getting to Mega Man the Power Fighters if I can get that to work. as well as some other arcade games, depending on, again, if I can get them to work. So, see you guys later.